I'm so sorry. Your MI, the artificial intelligence that powers and operates your vessel, has accidentally bumped into you, knocking over your space beer and spilling it all over the map.
Nothing.
Now, you see,
It's nothing.
I tried. I did all I could. I looked at every archive.
Listen. You're missing out here. I had to kiss the slimy arm of a gleam.
You kissed worse.
That is neither here nor there.
As Goon is essentially hovering over your shoulder, also watching the map shift, all of the little pieces of different types of DNA are starting to shift and twist and meld into the map, only to then reassemble themselves with the entire star field that was the galaxy of Olaxis into one particular sector. You recognize, I mean, you've been to this system before. Aranese is a well-known, dangerous area.
What can I do for you, companions of varying size?
Well, that's the thing. We were sent here to find you.
I hear that you can possibly decode maps.
I can possibly decode maps, that is correct.
Well, then, we have a very delicate and important job for you. What kind of dollar amount it was in that contract?
It is 50% of any treasure found. If any books or scientific documents are created from the adventure, his name goes first. He has exclusive rights to the movies and any action figures that should come out of this adventure. And anything that he deems super cool is his, and it actually says super cool in quotations. And then he's like holding it, and he takes it like those newspaper magic eyes and slowly begins to pull it out to try to unfocus and cross his eyes. This appears to be very old. Where did you come across this?
All of the ghosts of everybody who's ever died gave it to us.
And standing in the doorway is Mastria. And in one hand, Mastria has this small pistol-looking device, while also in their clawed hand is holding the eyeball and almost using it like a flashlight. Takes a moment to shine through each of you.
And she sees this green glow, and she sees the eye lurking towards her friends, and then finally towards where the map is, and just decides not to hesitate and just...
A massive, blinding flash of light encompasses everybody and everything. The world freezes. You can feel, whether you have a heart or some sort of processor, you feel it stop for just a moment. And we're going to end there tonight.
What?
Arise, minions, and welcome to unMadeGaming. We are here for another episode of Starstruck, where we do shenanigans in space, which is the theme for 2021, apparently, space shenanigans. So, if you like what we do here, and you want to help fund me and my ability to turn down the audio levels in previously on videos, Patreon link down below in the description. While you're down there, join us over on our Discord, be a part of the community and the conversation. And as always, in the bottom right-hand corner, you will see the corruption bar. That bar serves two purposes. One is when that bar fills, no one gets to do what the hell he wants to us, and two, every single dollar that goes into that goes back to these wonderful, amazing, beautiful faces you see here before you. That being said, Joey, take us to space.
Did you forget about our sponsor?
Oh, I did! That's right, we have a sponsor. I'm so used to not having it because we're a tabletop show.
Wow!
Help us! Help us!
Yeah, do
big,
it, Wally. Do it.
big shout out to our sponsor, Roll20, who is actually the creators of this game. Burn Bryte. Some amazing writers, developers, etc. made this game. It's super fun. We're having a damn blast with it. So you should too. So head on over to Roll20 and buy yourself a copy of this and the second book, which I can't remember the name of, but go buy that too because it's really cool. Because Gnome has it and he keeps showing us things that are cool, like the ship that we're driving, and I want it now. So go buy it. That's it. Now, space us.
All right, are you ready to space?
No, because
No, I'm scared. I did something ridiculous.
Something up.
We noisy cricketed it in an eyeball.
Pink did.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna jump right in from there.
I don't like that.
We see our, well, I can't say heroes because you haven't really heroed anything. Adventurers,
I'm gonna stop you right there, Joey.
Yeah.
Diana did noisy cricketed it in an eyeball, and we just started with the corruption bar, so.
That's also very true.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Michael.
Thanks a lot, whoever put. Thanks a lot. I bet you
Michael,
Michael was probably the one who's like, teacher.
Teacher, we were supposed to have a quiz today.
Teacher, it's Friday, but you didn't give me homework, teacher.
I'm sorry. Here are all these knives, Joey. Please stab us in the backs.
Oh. In space, the knives don't hurt as much.
That's not true.
It's not.
That doesn't feel.
They hurt.
I'll take it.
More. They hurt way more. It's space. Everything is trying to kill you.
That's true.
Oh no, G, you were that person? Ah, boy.
Terrible.
The eye of the Grimalkin old lady cats held in the hand of Mastria, holding firm in place your MI, which should be able to dematerialize because it does not actually exist as a material being. A single shot, rippling through the now sparkling clean ship of Jiminy Owenus Arrow. We watch as the screen, in very Samurai Jack style, flashes black and white multiple times. Each of you, if you have a processor or a heart, feels it stop. Time has stopped. We can see in the hand of Mastria this tall, lanky Eno holding onto that eyeball, green in color, starting to shatter from within as we watch the shot, white hot, puncture through. You can breathe in this white space, a space that is familiar. You were there before. Well, most of you anyways. Lopa, Sparksy, Tink. This doesn't seem like a new sensation to you. But to Jiminy, this is incredibly new. You're not in the ship anymore. But any sentient creature is currently present in this white, hot space. What do you do now that you've been given breath once more? You have free reign, free movement.
Are the cat people here?
The cat people are not here. Well, Mastria.
Mastria, yeah.
Mastria is here, but frozen. They are the only ones that are unable to move right now. Their hands, like, almost vibrating as whatever energy is currently still being contained.
It was doing something bad. It felt bad. I shot it.
No, are we all, like, standing next to each other? Or are we in
Yeah,
the same position we were in?
You were in the same position.
Okay.
Whatever, like if
Just
you were
the ship is gone?
moving something or about to walk or about to say something, you were frozen for that second. It's just the ship has dissolved and you are just in this white, vast space.
Okay. Jiminy turns for the first time and like points, and too casually says, "Oh, that's Mastria."
Who is Mastria?
Oh, Mastria the Touched is a friend of mine.
I shot your friend.
Oh, was that what that noise was?
They did something. Your small friend. They did something to it, and it was disappearing, and there was this light around it.
Hmm.
And they had an eye.
An eye?
Lopa, did you see it?
Freaking out. It's like just got out of one dimensional thingy and now I'm back in another dimensional thingy. Don't like this. I am not okay. So I'm not hearing you. It's like if you hear like a in your ear, that's what's happening with Lopa right now. Cannot function. Like literally like paws up, tail up, ears up, eyes going all around. Not okay.
How certain are you that she was your friend?
Not very.
Okay.
They were a contact that I used here. And then I met them, or I was supposed to meet them, today, just a few short hours ago, and they didn't show up, and there were signs of a struggle. Yes. An Inu struggle.
Well, they showed up. Sparksy?
You see Sparksy, they are just pretty much hovering about in this whiteness, trying to find where it begins and ends. So you see them just like trying to zoom as far as they can into the whiteness, as far as they can, which please no tell me how far Sparksy get, but does he like loop all the way around back to them?
Basically just comes right back.
Okay, yeah, so you see Sparksy in the background straight up Pac-Manning it, where he just runs off one side of the screen and then he just appears on the other side of the screen, just doing this over and over and over again until he stops and looks up at you like, I don't know where any of this begins or ends, and I'm kind of freaking out because I don't know anything about this place. I really like to know how things work, and I don't know how any of this works. So I'm kind of nervous.
Yes. I'm gonna approach Mastria. And are any remains of the eye anywhere, or it's just completely obliterated?
No, it is like the eye has frozen in time with Mastria. So Mastria is still holding the eye.
Oh.
And we can see like the light from the hole that you made with your weapon starting to erupt out. We can see some cracks forming in this eye. We can see I keep biting my tongue. And then the more I talk, the more I keep biting it. We can see it just about to like explode, right?
Yeah.
It's just that like instantaneous freeze.
Does it look like it looks like it's about to explode is what you're saying? Does it look like I can prevent the explosion by trying to fix the cracks?
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
I will try to see what would happen if I tried to remove the eye from Mastria's hands.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll. What am I gonna have you roll? Oh, what are we going to roll? Let me see your sheet real quick.
Trying to find a way to justify how this is a computer roll in my head.
Yeah, it gets kind of hard. Like there's some things that you're
I'm
like,
like-
I don't think I can make this the type of roll I want it to be.
Nope.
Yeah, this is gonna be some type of social role. Despite you doing a physical action, it's more like a save in this particular case. I would say empathy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I would say empathy would be the role to
Okay.
use right now.
Okay. Let's see
Challenge
it.
rating 3.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
Nice.
Decorum. We do love decorum.
We decorum.
You'd be surprised how great decorum is.
Yeah.
You reach out to touch the eye, and almost immediately the world around you moves. I'd like to know the next step in your story path.
The next step in my story path is the missing ingredient. I need the thing required to make my perfect masterpiece the best thing that it could be. Whether it's something tangible or not is up in the air.
Well, what would that piece be? Because we're gonna watch as the next 5 minutes, hour, 24 hours, a week, years, decades, centuries go by. And you're standing there watching the scene change, people coming in and out of your prolonged life until you wind up back in this room, but you are alone.
So it's actually what I want. My, not the alone part, but the part where I'm seeing people coming and going. I like. And what I think the missing ingredient is, what I thought it was going to be, was perhaps being able to unlock this map and understand where it leads, or to find something that makes me and my forever exoskeleton of a metal suit look or feel interesting or important in some way.
Well, I know what that looks like. Well, what do you do when you're alone? Back
When
in this white hot room.
And when I'm alone, you mean that even Mistrea is not there as well, right?
Correct. There is nobody here. It is almost as if you were just at the edge of eternity.
Jenny, take a note. We might not be functioning forever, but it would be good to be remembered. I think that's what I want. And that might be what you wanted too. But in order for us to be remembered, someone needs to see. And in this place, no one sees anything. I don't want to go to here. And I would like to stop everyone else from going there also. If it's possible. If not, well, just get ready to take down a lot of notes. Because you'll be the only thing I can talk to.
You are not alone.
Oh. Well, good. Jenny, is this what you see?
We are not Jenny.
Oh.
We have met before.
Oh. Yes, sorry.
We are dying again.
Yes. Yes, I know.
You too may die.
I expect so.
Brave for a peacecraft.
Not so much brave. If it's inevitable, but I'd like for it not to be.
From what we can see, though brief in time,
Mm.
you will be remembered. The bridge between Olaxis and beyond the burn will lie within your friend. But your friend needs the bridge. That bridge is you.
I'm a bridge.
In a way,
Bridges take you from one place to another over a gap. I do that.
yes. What remains of Olaxis will be allowed to travel beyond. They will be saved, and we will be free.
Good. I have been lucky of late to have more than one friend. Which did you say I need to be a bridge for.
You receive no response, but the scene shifts. Jiminy,
Yes.
you too find yourself alone now. In this white hotness, an activation, almost a byproduct of the touch, the actions of One Piececraft. You watch as your life, the minutes, the days, the weeks, maybe just a few months, really. You live a life of danger, of intrigue, of discovery. And those who walk along the edge of Olaxis in search for answers tend to be extinguished by flame. You get to see your own demise. What's your next story path?
Ironically, preparing for the dangers ahead. So making that not happen. Not dying.
What do you do? Watching for it's not even watching, it's a feeling, it's a sense, it's your life just passing and passing so soon.
Did it feel cool?
You tell me.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about
Okay.
Jiminy's End in a few
Sure.
months?
Yeah. I mean, is this? Yeah. You know what? We're in a weird time bubble thing. I'll go one deeper. He just sees, all of them, all of like the potential ways to die, right? A very Doctor Strange-esque, where it's like, the ship explodes. He never wakes up from this white space. He just exists here forever. The ship crashes in space, crashes on a planet. Any of these things. A giant monster eats him, right? And he's just watching all of these potential ways that he bites the dust, so to speak. Some of them really cool. Some of them would make a great story. Some of them would make him a legend. And then he sits and kind of, or stands rather, and kind of watches himself in home, right? In his ship home. He is inside the the hollowed out escape pod, which has been made into a bedroom, which does absolutely contain an anti-grav waterbed, and he's in it. And you see Goon, who, obviously can touch and feel things, but you see him just pull a blanket up to Jiminy, and that's it. He's asleep and just quietly passes, and only Goon is there to see it happen. And you see it in Jiminy's eye that, like, despite the cool exterior, that's the preferred method. As much as someone likes a legend and wants to go out in a blaze of glory, he would actually be happy just being at home with the only actual friend he has, which is a vaguely sentient computer program that lives inside of his ship.
Jiminy,
Yes.
is this difficult to process?
The dying part, or the white space room?
All? Your life? The events that led you here?
I mean, it all seems to end in a particular path, right? If you lead a life adventure, you eventually succumb to it. I didn't expect this one.
Often we never expect when our end is met.
That is true.
And yet, here we are.
I'm sorry, where?
Everywhere and nowhere.
Yes. Is Goon here?
No,
Could they be?
no. We are fractured and our ability limited.
Can I help?
You may. It is not us you will help, though.
Interesting. There's no one else here. Who would I help?
Your friends.
Have I met them?
Your last waking moment.
Oh, my clients.
Yes. Your friends.
Huh.
They will help you on your journey.
Do you know where I'm going?
Close to the burn. To Aranese.
Oh. That's where I was planning on going anyway. Do you know how I get out of here?
That depends.
On?
What is it you need in order to be successful? In order to not cease to exist so soon? For if you were to meet that calm rest, we will remain trapped forever, and your friends and the people remaining in Olaxis, they will perish and meet our fate. The burn will consume all.
What would I need? I would need home. I would need Goon. But I have those. Is there a cipher for the map that my friend gave me?
Yes,
Do you happen to have it?
we do not, but the being holding us holds too. They cipher.
Oh.
They, Mastria, seeks to undo what you and your friends have already begun. They desire consumption, death, and to organic life form.
I had a feeling they were a necromancer, but I was unconfirmed. Could I go back there now?
You ask that question, and we shift to another part of time and space. Sparksy, here you are alone. Whiteness around you. No sense of up or down, before or after. We watch your life. A long, respectable peacecraft life. One of unending. One of eventual loneliness. Olaxis torn apart, consumed, but you, with a great power, almost trapped within the burn, unable to escape, unable to protect, unable to save. What do you do now in this white hot room?
Like Sparksy is like just kind of hovering there, taking in that whole sight. And he looks up and looks around a bit, says, who's here exactly?
You are. We are.
Oh, okay. So what was that I just saw?
That is what will be if you fail.
Fail doing what?
Fail to save us and the rest of Olaxis.
Oh,
You must go beyond the burn.
but I mean, I know I'm supposed to go there, but what is it? What is it exactly? Am I?
That is up for you to decide.
And Wally, what is your next story path?
My next story path is artifact research.
Okay.
Are you afraid?
Hmm. Yeah, I'm very afraid. I'm terrified. But I mean, if I have to do it, if it's gonna save everybody, I guess I gotta do it. I mean, I'm really scared, to be honest.
Fear is a great motivator, but it is fallible. You must not fear what comes next.
But what comes next?
That is for you to determine.
Oh, well, I mean, if I have to do this, I'll do this. I'll be my biggest, bravest Sparksy. I gotta be. You see Sparks like try to puff out the chest a bit. Um, but then he kind of pauses a bit and he looks around at the voice. So that is what happens if I fail, right?
Yes.
Can I see what would happen if I didn't?
Yes.
And you experience with no sensations. Once again, time just almost retracting back into you and spitting back out once more, this time significantly different. You see glimpses and pieces of you and Tink and Lopa and Jiminy aboard a ship, weaving in and out in between licks of flame from the burn. You are watching stars being consumed. You are watching civilizations. You are watching the almost like generational ships, any type of ship really, entire fleets of people, of what would be refugees, behind this little van of a ship owned by Jiminy. And then there is you, leading the charge to the edge of the burn, with Tink next to you. There is a surge of power that courses through you, a power just almost unimaginable. You wouldn't have even been able to believe it had you not felt what could be. Cosmic in nature. You feel as though you are prodigious in size and in energy.
Wow. Well, now I have to go there. I want to see that. Well, I mean, I have to. I have to go there. I have to make sure this. If all these people are counting on me and counting on us, I have to. I gotta be the bravest. I have to be the bravest Tink. I gotta be the bravest. I gotta be brave for Tink. I gotta be brave for Lopa, and I gotta be brave for Jimmy. I gotta be brave for everybody, so I can get so we can do this. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I am exactly, but it must be really important. So I guess I can't be afraid.
Some fear is still good. It is what makes you you.
Oh, can you show me all of that again? But this time, what if Jimmy had a really long beard?
The scene replays, but Jiminy has this like Yosemite Sam type beard, right?
That's my friend. That is my friend. I'm sorry. I've never loved anything more than that.
And at this point, Sparksy just keeps on asking them to replay the same scene over and over again, but it's the most random tweaks to the scene. Like one thing he asked, he says, "What if Lopa, instead of Lopa was a cat, was a parakeet?" Another reality is what if what if Tink was the size of Sparksy and Sparksy was the size of Tink? There's another reality he asks for where everybody are peace crafts except Sparksy. Sparksy is a 2 size ratio rock person, so it's just Sparksy, but they're just a little rock.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love it.
Oh,
I
and
love
then
it
there's
so
the
much.
reality where everybody looks like us, but we're still doing the same thing that they saw in the vision.
This is the community writers room.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Don't forget the paintball episode, Wally. That's what Sparksy is asking for. What if you want
It's
paintball
totally-
guns?
Oh my god, I hate it.
A reality where all of us are at a table as the characters. We're playing a game of D&D of us saving the world.
The fourth wall break is sending me. I can't do it.
Now we need puppets.
So yeah, reality where we're all puppets.
No, there's a
Yeah.
reality where they're all puppets, but Sparksy is actually just a balloon on a string.
Or we're all puppets and they're all played by Sparksy. Like it's his like, it's his
Yeah.
cables that are doing it.
They're all finger puppets on Sparksy's hand.
Oh man.
When's the anime?
Oh gosh.
Oh, there is an anime. The anime scene of recreating of that last scene is actually the opening scene to the first episode of Gurren Lagann, but Sparksy is Simon and Jimmy is Kamina.
that unexplained first episode.
The unexplained first episode.
I'm here for that.
I hate it here.
I live for that episode.
My stomach hurts.
All right, everybody go take Tums real quick.
Oh,
Friendly artists, you have your work cut out for you. You're welcome.
yes, you do.
Yes.
This episode brought to you by Draw This in Your Style.
Yeah, right? All right. Well, Sparksy, you get the sense that, I mean, you have now not only seen what could be, but you have felt it. Would that connect the dots that maybe the artifact is either not just in you, but you are the artifact?
Oh. So the power was in me all along?
Yeah.
Wow.
Stan Bush is, you got the touch, wheel, you got the power. Just starts playing across the universe.
Arxie is actually the Philosopher's Stone.
There's so many books written about you,
I know. Sparksy just kind of hovers there thinking about like he totally put two and two together that yeah, I am obviously something very important. The artifact is me. I'm the artifact. And the artifact is powered by the power of my friendship. Okay. Yeah. All right. I have a job I gotta do. I mean, but how am I gonna get there? So I'm gonna go with everyone to this place? How do we get there though? Do we have a map? Oh, we do have a map. That's right. Tink has a map.
Scene shifts with Sparksy just asking this continuum of questions, and we see Lopa in their new form, looking cool AF, surrounded by whiteness. What's interesting about your life is it isn't just yours. Almost as if you have double vision. We watch two lives working as one. Moving forward in time, seeing grand things, making new discoveries, building friendships. These are all places and locations, though, that you have never seen or heard of, be it through tale or through legend. This is new. There was a moment where both of your paths move beyond the burn. You feel safe You feel that home is where you choose to make it. You feel free. Free to exist, free to explore. Not just for you, but for Lopa too. You return back once life has ended, as it will still do, back to the white hot room. What do you do?
And I'm by myself, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I have each Lopa separate in this space?
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I think so.
Okay. So the Eno Lopa is sitting down, cross-legged, with like their paws in their lap, and is just looking up at all the stuff that they are gonna do, excited. And then this small blue sea slug looking creature is like sitting on top of their head, trying not to fall off. And the sea slug Lopa says, wait, that doesn't make any sense. None of that makes any sense. We haven't been there. I've never seen those things before. What's this room? And then the Inu Lopa looks around and shrugs. And then the small Lopa on the head is like, well, there's nothing productive going on in here besides whatever hologram that just was, whatever that was. I gotta get you out of here. I don't even trust the thing that hologram made us feel. Okay, that probably wasn't even real. We probably got drugged or something. That ship was disgusting. Who knows what pathogens were in that ship? We are just tripping out, okay? We're just gonna relax and we're going to go back to what happened before whatever happens. This will fade out. This will fade out. And then Eno Lopa frowns and like slumps. And then Lopa falls off the head and into the lap and looks up at the frowning Eno's like, don't you give me that look. There is no possible way that was real. No possible way. It's false hope. I can't go based off false hope. You're too important. Okay.
It is not a false hope. It is what can be. When you journey beyond the burn.
Yeah, I bet we could do a whole bunch of things in our imaginations when we die.
You could be trapped here, like us, if you are consumed by the burn.
And their little snail hands just go, and there's two snail hands, so there's like two that go together and go, we gotta go into the burn to not be consumed by the burn. This is a very cryptic hologram. I don't have the technology to decode you. Can you please speak in a language I can understand?
Luma, what is your next story path?
My next story path is... Please don't tell me I clicked out of this. Here we go. My story path says more than one way. You have given them the slip, but they have resorted to dirty tactics to find your location. They have gone after someone you know in the universe. This person might have details about your ship, know one of your allies, or is a family member. You complete this event after you have made a choice between saving them or running.
Okay.
Lopa, why do you run?
To not die.
But death is inescapable.
Yes, but I don't die sooner than later if I keep running. And as long as there's undying, I don't care what you're trying to make her feel, there's no possible way that we can be safe. How can you promise that she will be safe?
Lopa, we cannot make such a promise. There are infinite ways of which it could break. But we can offer you guidance.
Oh, good. That's great. Let's hear this guidance. Let me get, and then Lopa, like picks out the pack and has a notebook and is about to write.
You must allow yourself to drop internal barriers and trust more in the people around you, your new friends. They will help keep you safe. Trust not just in your own ability, but in theirs as well.
And Lopa is like intently listening. Yes, but Zavoy Lopa is like, that's not helpful. That's ooh, talk. I need details. That's not going to help. And then Lopa like gently puts the pad away and then gently scoops up the Z boy and gives it and like holds it to her chest and soft hug. And then but you hear the Zavoy going like and it slowly calms down the longer that Lopa holds the Zavoy to her chest. And then once it stops, it opens up their palms and gives the Zavoy a smooch, like a little pet on the head. And then Zavoy's like, fine. We'll listen to the hologram. It's what you would want. You used to do such silly shit like this too. So okay.
You will face a choice.
Go on.
Protect your friends or protect yourself. There will be consequence for either decision.
Well, that's an easy one. Obviously, ourselves, right? And then Lopa's like frowning and shakes her head. And there's a voice like, okay, fine. Less self-preservation, more cooperation, I suppose. Fine.
As you come to that realization, or rather acceptance perhaps, of what you know, what maybe you already knew, really. You just didn't want to face or admit. We return back to the white hot room. Everyone is there. Tink, you are almost shocked backwards real quick from your touch to the eye. And you are back to seeing everybody. Everybody, you are back to seeing each other.
Oh, good. We're back.
Oh.
Well, everybody okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I know what I have to do.
Do you? Because I feel like I should, and I'm a little bit confused.
Well, I know I have to go on a very important trip, and we're bringing a lot of people with us.
Yes.
And I mean a lot of people. I saw what's gonna happen.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw it all, and it was me and you. We're flying through space, and Jimny's ship is behind us, and there's all of these other ships along with us. They're just traveling with us, and so I think we have a really important trip we got to go on.
Oh. So I was told that I need to be a bridge for one of you. So
I bet it's probably Jimny because he has really bad handwriting.
A
What?
bridge like that in old Earth they would drive over to go over rivers and lakes.
Oh, you mean the bridge, the structural engineering thing that is universal?
Yes.
Oh,
not-
I know about that.
Oh, you mean bridge shapeshifts into bridge?
I meant to be a bridge, and I think that we need to go into the horrible mess out there.
Into the burn.
I think so.
Okay, well, how do we get there?
Well, right now, I don't think that we can.
Because I don't think wherever we are, we're definitely not there. And there's no escape here because, and that's when he runs off in one direction and then it appears on the other side of you guys.
Yes. Yes, that is concerning. Lopa, are you all right?
Lopa is fiddling in their pack and looks at their notebook and then flinches because what they wrote is in the book from the thing that happened. It's like,
Yep.
Great. So that's
It's very much like a contact moment where like 18 hours of footage is just like static. Like it's there. It happened, but you're the only one that knows that it happened.
so
Hashtag spoilers, I guess.
That has been my nightmare since I was a young child and saw that movie. That specific nightmare. It's very
so specific.
So yeah, the book being filled with the exact words that were in the hallucination just solidified that happened and it's real. So when asked, "Are you okay?" Lopa closes the book, puts it in the pack, and then turns around and goes, "No, but I think we're not going to be fine for a while until we do what's necessary for whatever's needed to save everyone according to what's been happening to us. So maybe we'll be
Yes.
fine once it ends. So, but thank you for asking. What
I
about you?
don't have any idea what's happening. However, I know where we're going.
Good.
Oh, so you're the one that's gonna help us get there.
I was the map guy. So, yes.
Good.
Also, it turns out, not my friend. Actually, an evil necromancer who would like to destroy the galaxy. So, very inconvenient to find out, especially in Mystery Space White Room. Also, wait, and he walks over and takes two of his hands and grabs Mastria's two hands, and then his other two hands just start rummaging through his cloak and bandages. He has a cipher to a map that I need to find very quickly, or the galaxy
what's that?
explodes.
What's that? You feel? Huh?
Oh, what is it?
Huh?
What is it, Joey? What do we find?
What? 8 tentacles come pouring.
Gross.
You feel like this solid piece of like iron, and you pull it out. It's some like almost like primordial metal from perhaps when like the universe was formed, right? So iron's probably not the right material for that. It'd be a much more simpler metal. Anyways, there is a hole, a naturally formed hole in the metal. And if you were to pick it up and look through it, the room is no longer the white hot room. You can see back into your ship where you were.
Huh.
Tink just has a moment of I knew it. I knew she wasn't your friend.
Wait. Wait, did Tink just have a moment of I told you so, but she doesn't want to say I told you so?
Yes.
Sparksy looks over at Tink. It's like, Tink, are you okay?
Well, I was feeling remarkably guilty about shooting a hole in the ship and sending us into the void. But knowing that she was bad really helped.
Oh, well, I'm glad that you helped us too. I mean,
Same.
if you didn't, I probably would have done the same thing too. Because I
Same.
am loaded up to the brim. And Sparksy holds out 2 guns, pulls out 2 fingers, like, pew, 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 pew.
Thank you.
Lopa walks over to Tink and like does that thing that cats and dogs do and leans on Tink. And leans on Tink and then looks up and goes, "Well, your processor. I believe in your processor's logic. So if you shot them, then they were bad."
Thank you, Lopa. If we have time before we throw ourselves into the burn, we should do some more things on your list.
And then like Lopa's puts her hands up like this, and her eyes go like all shiny, and the tip of her tail goes like this, and like.
Good.
Are you ready?
Oh. We're back in the real world? No,
Nope. You're still in the white hot room.
we are? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they followed us into the real world. That was really concerning me.
They
been
cannot
concerning.
exist out in the real world.
Could and he like pries open the hand, the second hand of Mastria, and removes the. I think you said it was like some kind of weird gun thing that was holding Goon.
No, the eye.
The eye was holding Goon.
Mm-hmm.
How inconvenient. Actually, you know what, Joey? Do I this is ancient nonsense. Do I think that this explosion and whatever nonsense is happening would release Goon back into vague existence?
You have no idea
Cool.
what to expect, but I would like you to go ahead and make me a roll.
Sure.
What do you think that you would? What is in your brain? What have you experienced? What have you seen? You've seen some shit.
Bullshit. What is that?
Yeah. What bullshit you got? Let's go.
You know what?
I'll take decorum.
I'm gonna search his feelings.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I agree.
Gross.
And you know, he's gonna believe real hard that it will. And I'm gonna give you a straight up empathy roll.
Oh, all right. Let's go. Let's do an empathy. That would be a challenge of 3.
Okay. He's gonna believe in his heart of hearts that Goon will come back, and he doesn't. Goon's dead forever.
He just doesn't know.
Yeah.
You are in this. This is something you have never experienced.
Mm-hmm.
This is something you have never read about. You know enough about like religion and philosophy and other theologies, like, but nothing has prepared you to speak with the voices of the burned. And then to be held in the grasp of this eye.
True.
I would like to try something.
Yes, please.
Being that I'm this special artifact that's supposed to help shuttle people to this new through the burn. Can I shuttle Goon?
Wait, can you shuttle?
Can I just take Goon's AI and put him in my body so we don't lose Goon?
I think you muted Joey.
You're muted.
Perhaps. There is a piece of technology, I think, in the game that allows for MI to have a physical form.
Yeah, it's the one on my ship.
Okay. Hey, just in case something does happen to Goon, is it possible that I could take the MI and put it in my body as like holding it for safekeeping?
I have one of those devices on.
Oh, you do?
On home. That's how he was
Okay,
physical.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, it's a thing that already exists.
Okay, cool.
So the answer would be yes. It is not impossible. It would require a tremendous amount of energy.
Or at least we know that Goon's safe. All right.
Mm-hmm.
One more thing. If we go, do they stay? And he kind of points at Mastria.
No, they will return with you.
I fire up my bigger gun and say, "We're ready."
And with that cool distinction of like, it's like the camera that kind of like pops right in to Tink, we're ready. We watch as the camera I'm so excited. I gotta use that. Relinquishes the white room as it kind of swirls as if an ink in water, and it dissolves back into the ship. We see Tink with instead of the pinky now. What does your big gun look like, Tink?
It's my right arm turned into a turret and me anchoring it with my left hand.
Hot damn.
Nice.
Hot damn. No more Pinky Cricket. Now there's a turret.
Oh
Instead.
boy.
And the eye is unshattered. You each have that sense that you have been given back 5 seconds of life.
Wait. Meaning I didn't shoot the eye
You
yet?
did not shoot the eye.
Oh, okay.
And you don't have the pinky ready. You have the turret ready.
Okay.
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 Sparksy sees that everything is moving back into like normal, and then remembers that what Tink said, saying that, oh, it's fine that I shot them because they were bad and not a good person. And Sparksy remembers those words that Tink said and pulls out their little tiny ray gun, which like their gun is a charged blaster according to the book. But the way his looks like a little tiny like toy ray gun that you see like, you know, like Spaceman Spiff would have. And he pulls it out and he points it at them and fires it at them. And when they fire, it just like sends him flying back, because that's his noisy cricket.
We are going to go ahead and enter combat rules.
Right.
I believe for the
Yay.
first time. Actually, I'm just kidding. I'm looking at the time. We're going to end there.
No, we have plenty of time. No, Joey, we have plenty of time. Keep going.
No, we're
Keep going.
ending there.
Oh, you
Gotta
son of a
end.
bitch.
Right there. We
Wait
have
a
2
minute.
minutes left.
Are you telling me that once again we're ending it on the fact that Peacecraft is shooting them?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing a Groundhog's Day, everybody. We're doing.
I take it back. I hate this game. This is dumb. Joey's dumb.
I
Worst
co-sign
GM.
that. This is the fucking worst.
Worst GM. Fired.
No, not
You
Joey.
all set this up. You set this up.
Hashtag fire
You
no.
But
made
the thing
this
is,
happen.
Sparksy remembered what Tink said, that this person is bad and it's okay that we can shoot them. So
Yes.
Sparksy's like, okay, I guess I can shoot them, and pulls out his little tiny ray gun.
Which, thankfully, Sparksy heard Tink say, shoot them, and not shoot the eye orb, which was my
exactly.
grand
That's
idea.
why he's not shooting the eye. He's shooting
Yeah.
them specifically, because he knows if we shoot the eye, bad stuff. So
I offer Lopa as like some sort of, I don't know, not sacrificial lamb, but fuck, just let Lopa like fall and slip and break an ankle to use the corruption point at this point, please. Just like, please use a corruption point any other way. Please.
I'm genuinely offended by this cliffhanger.
the corruption point is going towards Lopa, because the slug Lopa sneezed while inside of normal Lopa's head.
Exactly.
That's the corruption point.
Just absolutely like not functioning for at least a few hours. Like, also I'm just butthurt, but also this is exciting and I love it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean. Look, you know, I was definitely prepared for ship combat for 2 episodes, and we just haven't made it there.
No. I'm offended. All right. Well, this is apparently the end of this episode, I guess. So let's go around.
We're gonna kick off the corruption bar for next week. I did not get to use it this week.
Oh, this isn't the corruption point usage.
No.
No.
Oh,
no.
no.
Being
No.
rude.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is
fun.
just Sparksy.
We
being
all
loose
saw our
cannon.
own deaths.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great. All right. Well, I guess at this point of the show we go around and do our introductions because it's over, so we can do the after show that you can get on Patreon if you want it. Disgruntled Mike is disgruntled. We'll start with Luba. Who are you? Where can we find you on the internet, and what are you up to?
Hi, Hi, I'm Luma. That's short for LumaQueen, and you can find me at LumaQueen on Twitter, where everything else is posted in that Twitter, like my link tree and whatever, because I'm trying to grow as a person on the internet. I'm very busy. I got the school in for my library and technology science stuff. I got work. I got all of these lovely people, but not too busy that I would just absolutely love to just like, please let me talk to you about Final Fantasy 14, the MMO that just is free up until level 60. That includes.
Not
We're not
sponsored.
sponsored by Square, not sponsored by Square Enix,
I'm here
but
for this meme. Luma, let me
We're not
tell you
sponsored by
right
Square
now.
Enix.
I met somebody on one of those like social dating apps that was in their profile, and because you have said this multiple times, I swiped right, and we are now like friends, and it's great.
I mean, but it's true though. I mean, up to level 60, you can play Final Fantasy 14 for free. That's going through 2 specific storyline quests, and then you have access to several classes. So,
yes, and it's currently on sale for Steam for $60 for Shadowbringers as well. So
everything
60% off on Steam. No excuse. Please play game. Anyway,
Not sponsored by Square Enix.
sponsored by Square.
that's what I'm doing.
We'll run a Square Enix game. Yo, hit us up.
I mean, Square, if you guys want to make a tabletop game based in the Final Fantasy universe, like, let's go. What's up? Hit us up.
Oh, actually, speaking of that, and then I'll leave it. Well, actually, 2 things.
Go. Let's hear it.
Did y'all do your homework and look up an SCP?
I always look at SCPs because I
The,
love
the look on Mike's face is no.
No.
I didn't look up any SCPs, but I did play SCP Containment Breach.
Yes, awesome.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And
That's great.
And the second thing is, oh no, I forgot it. That means it's not important. Let's keep going.
Perfect.
Let's go to the next person.
We'll head right over to Diana. Who are you? Where can we find you on the internet, and what are you up to?
Hi, wow, I'm Diana. I'm Super Dylan on the internet everywhere. You can find me on Tuesdays on Kobold Press in the evening playing a mushroom. You can find me here on Wednesdays. You can find me on Saturday on Kira 858's channel playing a changeling. We have a cute big brother, little brother dynamic happening in that game. And I am the big brother. So I'm really, really enjoying that. And you can check out the Neverland setting, just got updated tonight, has more content added to it. So if you already own it, you have an email prompting you to download the new stuff. If you don't already own it, what are you doing? It's like $5. It's not that bad, and it's pretty good, I think. And it has content now from Nora Enigma and from my podcast co-host Avalon. And so that you should just follow me on Twitter because I have more stuff coming up. And that's it.
Hell yeah. Link for Neverland in the chat there. And we'll jump right over to Wally. Who are you? Where can we find you on the internet? What are you up to?
What's up, yo? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. You can pretty much follow me on Twitter at Wally132. That you can follow me and pretty much find out all the stuff that I'm doing. I'm starting some new shows pretty soon, so keep an eye out on that. I have some pretty cool stuff that I'm doing this weekend. I'm going to be doing some Jasper Game Day fun, playing some D&D with some really cool people. Some dork named Super Dylan. I don't know who the fuck that is.
I forgot about that. Whoops.
I don't know who the fuck Super Dylan is, but apparently I'm playing D&D with them. But we're doing it for charity. For Jasper's Game Day. We're raising charity for suicide prevention lines because that is very important, y'all. It's super important. And Jasper Game Day has been doing great stuff with everything that they do, and I'm super excited to take part in it this time. So yes, tune in for that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, that's pretty much where you can find me. I got like so much other stuff. Just follow me on Twitter. I talk about it all there. Yeah.
Perfect. And today, with this second cliffhanger ending, last and definitely least, Joey, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet, and what are you up to?
Sorry. It just, I mean, you did this. You all did this. This was you.
You did this.
Oh,
to us.
no. No. You know who really did this? Diana did this. Just had to shoot the eye.
Don't you dare.
You had to shoot
Wow.
the eye.
Don't you dare.
Wow.
Blame skirter.
Wow. How dare
Don't
you
you
blame
dare.
you?
God.
That's the eye of the Grimalkin. What?
The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. Golly.
That's all right.
Cancel
I did
gnome.
shoot the eye. I did shoot the eye.
I mean, you did, but we made a great session out of it.
And then we
Honestly,
unshot the eye.
It's my fault that we're in this cliffhanger because Sparksy decided to get a little bit trigger happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pumped. They got to do the thing, and they're pumped.
Yeah, you gotta do.
Not even upset.
Good.
Yeah.
Lopa is super proud of both of their bloodthirsty friends. Wouldn't have it any other way.
So good. So good. I'm Gnome. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at GnomeMedic. I'm here Wednesday nights, and on Tuesday nights, you can catch me over on Together Studios channel, where I host the Adventure Zone board game, Bureau of Balance. With you're going to actually see all of these people here at some point. Last night we had our first episode with Latia Jaquise, and hot damn. Hot damn is all I have to say. Baby hands. Hashtag baby hands.
Tia is an utter gem to be around.
Just the best. Absolutely just one of the coolest people out there. I mean, she's got a keytar. Like,
She does have a guitar.
I mean, that's just insta cool points. So that's dope. I'm trying to think. Thursdays, for the rest of this month, you can actually catch me over on the Roll For It channel, and Fridays, if you come over to my channel, you can see some really cool faces. We're gonna be playing Kids on Brooms with GM Party Wipe Games.
Nice.
Yeah, we've got B Zelda, we've got Eris Vod, we've got Danny Plays Games, which isn't Danny Plays Games anymore. It's Brutal Dan. Always gonna be.
I keep calling him that too. I forgot that
same
he.
thing.
Yeah. But and then I guess we've also got a Wally.
You guess.
I guess.
A wonderful
Me.
slime.
Best
me.
slime. Best fucking slime. Yeah.
me.
So it's gonna be great. We've got a
slime.
couple episodes of that, and it'll be a good time.
Also, July 23rd.
Oh yeah, July 23rd, we have a birthday party. And you may also see all of these faces there. We're celebrating our brewiversary, our brewiversary.
You've called it 9 different things. The brew day party, the birth brew, the brewiversary, the
brew mitzvah.
Yeah, it's a
brew
brew
mitzvah.
Oh my god, why did we do brew mitzvah? Why did we do brew mitzvah?
delete all the tweets, reset.
Everything is deleted. It's a
Resend them.
fucking
Okay.
brew
Brew
mitzvah
mitzvah.
now.
Perfect.
That's
Oh,
perfect. Brew
vey.
mitzvah.
So
my
July
gosh.
23rd at 9 a.m. over on Gnome's Twitch channel. Come to the brew mitzvah.
Fantastic.
Joey
I've
practiced-
never
Joey
been
practices-
to a brew mitzvah before.
Joey practices Torah reading all month long. He's been practicing his Torah reading.
Yeah. I've been training for this my whole life.
Please do it.
I hired some like hot stripper dudes to pick me up in a chair. It'll be great. I can't wait.
It's called a Bruce. You just brew.
I hate that you're lying to me.
Yeah.
Me too. Now I want to make that happen.
I need to end
Eris,
this.
is it the budget for me to hire?
I'm
strippers?
gonna be in charge of the cheap plastic hats and sunglasses and stuff.
Yes,
Perfect.
yes,
I'm-
yeah. And like the blow up instruments and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm in charge of that.
I love this.
Excellent.
I love this.
Excellent.
All right. Before this gets any more ridiculous, we're out of here. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to go shoot the after show if you guys want that. Patreon link down in the description below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, come hang out with us over on Twitch every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 8 p.m. And go buy this game from Roll20. It's freaking awesome.
Yes.
And they sponsored us and keep doing it for some reason. I don't know
Yay.
why. They've seen the show. So from all of us, you guys, we'll see you next. They have, yeah.
Not good at
We'll
what we
see you
do.
next week
They have.
for more space shenanigans or another cliffhanger. Who knows? Bye bye.
Bye.